Hey everyone, it's Moonshine. I'm going to do a little update to the troop training video. Um, in the first one, I have 8 tents. I still have 8 tents, but I leveled them all up to 22. Okay. So, um, two of the hero cards three of the hero cards you're going to want to look at is this blue one here, Lady Isabel, and she ups your training capacity. I have her max leveled. 360. So that's I got her there. That's all I was concerned about with this card, because the trap construction capacity really doesn't bother me. The trap capacity of my building really don't matter to me, because that means I have to have her equipped a lot more in order to be able to be upping my trap capacity. The march capacity to me is the same as the Royal. It is smaller than the Royal Connection, so to me it's not worth wasting the time on getting the stars right now for me. Okay, everybody plays their own way. Lady Rona, I've maxed her out for her healing speed and construction speed, just to put that out there. Heloise has a troop training speed of 66%. Okay, I cannot get her cards anywhere other than summoning them that I have found yet. Okay, this lady here, she's got construction speed, trap construction speed, research speed, healing speed, and training speed at 60%. 6% means a lot in training speed. So with that, I'm using all of my assets to focus on getting her 5-starred, because I have access to her fragments. Easy access to her fragments. Over here in the Alchemist corner, I can get her fragments under Hero, and right down here at the bottom, 185 a piece for one fragment. Okay, I can get them there. You have to use the hero cards, to access them. So what I'm doing is the heroes that I'm not worried about at the moment, that I can deal with at a later date and get their fragments again, that's what I'm doing. I'm using them because basically this 1,000 right here will get me just about 10 fragments on her to help me get her to 5 stars. Okay, the trail shop has the hero fragments here. You buy them here, you get 2 fragments per envelope. Merlin coins are coming from the Merlin trials, so it gets a little spendy this way, but you can get them here as well. Okay, and the other place that you can get them is in the spirit altar by holding a ceremony. You can get, it's double fragments here too, but you can get 24 of them, or 22 of hero fragment cards, which will get you 44 of her fragments, but it's going to cost you 27,000 in spirit coins to hold that ceremony. And so with that, I would use the fragments of the heroes that I'm not worried about at this particular time and moment to be able to get my spirit coins to be able to hold the spirit ceremony. I did this a couple days ago, so I'm rebuilding my hero fragments. Okay. So, with that, I went out and I purchased some gear from the merchant fair. This has a few things I was looking for. One was the healing speed was my main concern. Okay, the troop capacity, which was only 2,000 more gold to get from purple to the orange here. I just went that way just to simplify my life instead of having to try to resell the purple to get the gold or the orange gear. The training capacity comes in the helmet and the amulet. Okay, this other piece is another piece I bought. It's got the hospital capacity of 10%, but it's got a training capacity of 10% also. This is not a piece of gear that I would run when I'm being attacked. So the hospital capacity, which would be nice, but it won't be used for when I'm being attacked. So this is where I'm getting the extra boost for my training capacity. I would also recommend, the training scepter for when you're going to do a troop build. Because it's 20%. Your talent points, this helps your training capacity. It's up 100. Your training speed 5%. Okay, I leaned everything to balance right now for what I am doing, which is trying to grow. Okay, the population surge right here, okay, is a 25% resource reduction needed to train and heal your troops. Okay, that is going to be massive when it comes to a really good troop build. It's part of your talents, so it works once every 24 hours. Okay, I got 20% training speed here. So all together, without the extra 20% from the training scepter, okay, I'm at 118%. Training scepter is going to add another 20%. So that's 138%. With the hero card that I am talking about right here, with that 60% will bring me to 198% training speed. Sorry about that. So with everything that I have right now, I can train 1,682 troops in 1 day, 38 minutes and 49 seconds. So when I add that 80% training speed, which I can't do right now, but I'm guessing that's going to knock me down to around, guessing between 15 to 19 hours to be able to train 1,682 troops at a time. Another thing that I think is very important, a lot of people don't seem to know this, is you can upgrade your troops, okay? And the time that it takes is reduced, okay? So upgrading your troops is possible, but you need to look at what you're doing. Don't go upgrading all of your troops, because you need these lower tiers also. Not saying have a ton of them. Okay, what I'm saying is you need some of them for when you are battling the golem for a better hit. So it takes 3 hours and 51 minutes to train a T1. Okay, well, you upgrade that, you add an hour and 4 minutes. So that, brings it to 4 hours and 55 minutes. You upgrade an hour and 30 minutes. I ran the numbers really quick, and I'm going to say it's about 45 minutes faster than training them this way, where you just click the button. But it's going to be very time consuming, and you're going to have to be on the ball. Otherwise, basically, you are going to waste training time, which you do not want to do in this game. You want to keep your troops training at all times. So the other thing is your hospital capacity. Okay, everybody's going to be running troops more than what your hospital capacity is. So watch how many troops you can hold in your hospital and how many troops you can hold in your Alliance hospital. Okay, so 50,000, which adds to your other hospital speed. The Alliance hospital takes honor points to heal. So we have 50,000 there. We have 94,000 there, which allows me 144,000 troops to be able to be healed. So if I have more troops than that, I'm going to run into the problem that they're going to end up here. My sanctum, I can hold 472,000 troops here. Okay, but only a percentage of them are going to end up here when they die, and a certain percentage ends up disappearing forever. So you got to watch those numbers when you are battling, so you know roughly what percentage you're going to lose. So when you go over this sanctum number and you go over your hospital capacity, which is almost 600,000 troops for me, when I get over that number, I have to be prepared for all those losses to have to rebuild them again, and look at the cost that it's costing you to build 100,000 troops, the time that it's costing you, the resources. You guys need to look at all of this. You're here to play the game and enjoy the game. So when you're zeroed, the game isn't as much fun as when you can be out attacking. So you need to protect your guys' troops very, very carefully, and make sure that you can keep as many of them as possible when you're hit. And when you're going to play with the big boys and the big girls, be ready to be smacked around, but know what you can handle. Do some, watch your reports, watch your heroes, so you don't constantly need to be in the stables, the range, the barracks, rebuilding every day. You're building troops every day as it is, but you don't want to be trying to rebuild 300,000 troops just to get back up to where you were before. So protect your troops. You're gonna lose some. It's a given. So just protect your troops the best you can, and enjoy the game, enjoy the friends that you make, enjoy your alliance. Enjoy the game, enjoy your time. Don't waste your time and money by doing massive troop builds, going out and zeroing yourself against somebody. It just doesn't make no sense to do that. So with that, I hope this video is very, very helpful for everyone. Thank you for your time of watching the video. If you like the content of this video, please subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you all. Enjoy the game. See you around. Have a good day and take care and stay safe.